Good morning and sliding afternoon. Nana here, also known as Judy Allen, San Antonio, Texas, with Teach Me Nana. So today we're taking Fun in the Sun, our July paper pumpkin kit, because new one ain't good yet. And we're going to make another alternative, but today it's going to be a treat box. Alright? So we're going to go down the hands because I have a senior class on Tuesday, and I'm going to bring them some treats. So let's go to the hands. And first, though, I'm going to also show you in the background a little bit of what the stuff is we already made and how it looks stand up. So here is the fun fold right here that we already did. Okay. So now let's go to the hands. That's the ones that is the accordion style fold that we have done already. And these are the two alternatives we made. So I just wanted you to see the fun fold standing up, right, with the camera, just to give you an FYI shot. So these are the cards alternatives that we've already made as well too. I'm going to set those aside. So today it's about making a treat box. So the box here is 4, and I've got it written down right here for you, 4 3/4 by 5 1/4, and it's scored 1.5 inches all the way around. Okay, and so then we take the score lines and you're going to fold it here. And we're going to sit up there. And to this, you don't want to use just regular tape. You want to use either the tear and tape or the glue. And the reason for that is this is considered a 3D project, right? And you're just going to fold the boxes up like this and make your box. But you do want to trim this out because it gives it a nicer finish and easier to fold to be able to do that. I've already made the box. All right, just so you can see it. And we are going to put some double-sided tape. Now, so I'm going to set this aside. We're going to put the box on. This is in the kit. I didn't have to cut it. This was already die cut, right? But it's going to be my background scene, and I'm just going to put this on like this. So I'm going to take my double-sided tape, and we're going to put it on the box. Now, you could use glue, right? But glue, you got to make sure to wait for it to set there a second. And then I'm just going to put one up here, too. So like I said, I'm making it for my senior folks. Because, right, they live in I guess you would call it like a nursing home. It's not really, they call it a nursing home. They just call it assisted living or, I'm not sure, a senior facility. Because these aren't people that have memory issues. These are just people that are, can't stay home by themselves anymore. And they really don't get many visitors. In fact, they don't get very little visitors because I asked if I could do something on Saturday, and they said, sure. I said, what about the parking lot? And they said, oh, it's never full on Saturday at all. It's always empty, which is sort of sad, right? So if you've got a relative or a friend or someone that can no longer stay at home and they go to a facility, be sure to visit them. It doesn't mean you have to go all the time, but, we're all going to get old, right? We're all going to get old. If we're that blessed and fortunate. And the thing is, at least we like to have visitors, right? If we're somewhere like that. I mean, they have activities all the time, right? Because I go and do card classes, so they do have activities. But still, people like to be visited. I know when somebody calls them, they are excited to get the phone call, right? Or they're making cards. We make cards. They already know who they're going to give them to. All right, so I'm just going to center this. So I'm lining this up just at the bottom of this here. It's going to be flat. It's just going to be my background. That way they can have it. Not only will they have a treat, but they can bring it to their room. All right. This was one piece, and I wanted to size it down so I could have it here. I might have to trim it just a little bit more. And I'm not worried about the surfboards being straight up. I'm just going to do them sideways like this here. Okay, and then we're just going to trim them. So I'm going to trim this off just a little bit more. So this is actually, again, another die-cut piece in the set. And I'm just going to put this on here. A little bit of an angle. That way they have something bright and shiny besides the Texas sun hitting them at about 100-something degrees. So right, so hot outside, they're all staying inside. And I'm just going to put it right here. Okay, because part of it's going to be covered up and you're fixing to see that. Okay, they won't see it, you won't see it, but you won't see it when you get through. Alright, so this was all one piece. And I just had cut the surfboards off to whatever height I wanted them. And this is the extra left over. And what I wanted to do is make sure this was the same width as the piece on back. So you can see if I compare the two here, they are the same width because I made sure they were the same width. So then all I'm going to do is come right here and I'm going to center this. And all I'm going to do, again, is I'm going to take my tear tape, and I'm just going to do some at the bottom. Yeah, today, right, it's Friday. So, I have a luncheon date with the love of my life. And Saturday, we're going to sit there and have dinner with some friends. And then Sunday, I am creating with my team and friends. We have a friend in our group that going through some chemo treatments, and we want to be able to create with her because she wasn't able to join us for our retreat when we had our retreat, our bingo night, or anything like that. So we're going to create with her on Sunday. So we're just going to center this right here. Okay, so it's going to look like this when it stands up. See that? And we're just going to put our treat right there. And then the only thing I'm going to put left on here is I'm going to put one of these stars. And I'm going to put some bling on here too. Put a star here, starfish. And then we're also just going to put some bling over here to this side. Now I am going to use a little dot of glue on this, because these people have got to carry it to their rooms, right? So when I go in, we create, we're in the activity center. We're always in the activity center, right? And for them, we color. They like to color. So I design. So take the stamp sets like we have right now, and I just design a card for them to color. And then I, always have samples for them too, because they always want to see how did I do it. So I have a sample for everybody. You can always do that too. So if you're ever interested in doing that too, let me know, and I can help you. All right, so that is it. I have my treat box. That is how simple it is. Got bling. I'm not going to forget to give them bling. Bling came with the kit. I'm going to use my bling. So I'm just going to turn around and put the bling here. So I hope you can see. It may look like a card to you from where you're at, because this is 3D. I dropped it right there. But I'll show you once I get my little bling on here. Bling is always important, right? So it gives it the sparkle, the dazzle. We can always use Wink of Stella. Wink of Stella is always a good way to give bling to. Put it right here. But it just looks like beach sand, right? So here we go. Here's our 3D project. Just nice and simple. I made the box, and I just adjusted, and there we go. All right, so that's how simple it is to sit up there and make a 3D box and put treats in it. So what will I put in here? I'm going to try to put chocolate candy, right? So let me just show you here so you can see it from a different angle. So this is what it's going to look like. And I'm going to put candy in here because they all like candy. I tell you, the other thing they like is pirate booty. And so do kids, right? Chocolate and pirate booty. So I'm just going to put some right in here, a little bag, and I'll just have one for everybody, right? So that's what's important. All right, so I hope you enjoyed it, because it was not that hard to make, right? You can do this. The important thing to remember is to use double-sided tape or glue when you make the box, because that's what they're designed for. Just your regular tearing tape adhesive isn't going to hold when you go put weight in here. Whereas if you use 3D glue, or which is just like regular glue, it's just all we're using, right? And the two-way tear-away tape. Again, it's designed for doing 3D projects, okay? So with that, I hope you enjoy your weekend. Go out there, create, share, and give. And be sure to follow us on YouTube, where the videos will be posted, and on Instagram, where pictures of the cards, or in this particular case, a make and take, will be posted there. And if you ever want to join in and get your own kit, just click the link under the video here and we'll get you hooked up. They got a beautiful set coming out that's going to have a gift bag to make, as well as a gift card to go with the bag. That's what's coming up. So if you don't sign up and get that by, let's see what deadlines we're looking at, September the 10th. So if you're interested in that, be sure to subscribe by September the 10th. All right? And check back, because we'll have some videos posted of it. All right? Be blessed. Look forward to seeing you next week on Teach Me Nana. Bye.